Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know news and weather as you start your day.
A 33-year-old man from Summit, South Dakota has died in a weekend rollover in Grant County.
According to the Department of Public Safety, he lost control of his car southeast of Ortley early Saturday afternoon. He went partway into the ditch, then overcorrected and rolled. Authorities say he was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the car. He died at the scene. 2 people have died after a vehicle drove into a creek outside of Kyle, South Dakota. Oglala Sioux tribe officials say it happened at 3 Mile Creek and a BIA road Saturday morning. The vehicle had overturned in the freezing water. Law enforcement and residents who lived in the area worked to rescue 3 people from inside. They were able to pull 1 person out of the vehicle, but 2 others trapped inside died at the scene. You might spot some smoke in the sky on the east side of Sioux Falls starting this morning. That's because, weather permitting, Sioux Falls Fire Rescue will conduct controlled burns on 2 debris piles on city property near Rice Street and Veterans Parkway. Fire crews will remain on the scene throughout the day. Drivers should use caution in the area because the smoke could lessen visibility at times. Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, our forecast today, very mild, exceptionally mild. In fact, record-breaking for some of us. 56 today in Sioux Falls. That's close to a record, just not quite there. 66, though, in Yankton. That would be a new record. Much of northern Nebraska will probably get into the 70s today. Far northern South Dakota, we're not quite that warm, though. 49 in Aberdeen, 40 in Buffalo. That's a quick look at weather. We'll talk about the rest of the work week forecast, all coming up.
Thank you, Brian. Members of First Lutheran Church in Mitchell are preparing for Valentine's Day while helping students in their congregation with college expenses.
Members have been making heart-shaped cookies and other baked goods as part of their annual fundraiser.
The proceeds will provide scholarships for church members, including Augustana freshman Carson Ferry.
It meant so much because, going to school and stuff, obviously you're trying to figure out finances and then do schoolwork on top of it. So to receive it just kind of alleviated some of the stress of trying to do it all on my own.
The fundraiser began in 2016 when the congregation raised $300.
And it's only grown since then. Last year, the church raised nearly $5,000.
A South Dakota volleyball coach is a finalist for a national honor.
Ronette Costain is the head volleyball coach for the Harrisburg School District. She's one of 8 national finalists for Coach of the Year in volleyball.
The award is presented by the National High School Athletic Coaches Association. Costain has been coaching volleyball at Harrisburg for 3 decades.
We asked her about the keys to success on the volleyball court.
That it is just a game. It's fun. If it's not fun, that's when you know it's got to walk away. And for me, it's still a ton of fun. I love getting in the gym with the kids, running camps. I'm getting that all going right now.
South Dakota coaches are finalists in other categories. We've included a list in this story here at KELOLAND.com.
A South Dakota native played in Super Bowl 60 last night. Gray Zabel is from Pierre and plays for the Seattle Seahawks.
Before the game, the staff at Wiley's prepared for a Super Bowl event and looked forward to seeing Zabel play.
I'm rooting for the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, absolutely. We got a South Dakota boy there. Yeah, he's from Pierre, my hometown. Really excited for Zabel to take the win.
And Zabel reached the pinnacle of his career just as a rookie as the Seattle Seahawks dominated the New England Patriots 29-13.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
All right, and our weather picture today, exceptionally mild. We've got a cold front that is on the move, and right ahead of that is where the best warming will be today. I still think Nebraska and Kansas will see lots of 70s today. We're going to feature mid to upper 50s around Sioux Falls, which is, again, close to the record high potential. Also, we'll note the little bit of rain and even a couple of snowflakes trying to blend in the far northwest here later today. This feature, though, will likely fizzle out tonight. I don't think that's going to make it to Interstate 90 or any of our southern counties. So just to let you know about that. The winds really pretty much switching to the northwest later today in Sioux Falls as this frontal system moves on through. But take some time to get some fresh air today. Certainly with these kind of numbers, you've got to be intentional about that if you're anything above 50 degrees in February. How about tomorrow? Well, we're going to start off in the morning here with a fairly clear sky, I think, for many of us. And then during the day tomorrow, Mid-40s to around 50 looks pretty likely in the south and the southwest. The far northeast will be just a few degrees cooler. We do expect more clouds thickening up on Wednesday, and by Wednesday night, early Thursday, there will be a chance of rain and snow. Not a major storm here, but something that has a little punch to it here in the southeast, and that could provide enough of a push here of a coating of snow. If it does happen, it'll be kind of that wet, slushy variety, because temperatures even during the day on Thursday will tend to move back above freezing and be melting. So just a little heads up, that's probably the one thing here of the week we'll watch here in our forecast. 66 for today in Yankton. That would be a new record high. 7-day forecast, we're into the 40s here for Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday and Friday, still trying to be above 40 degrees. The weekend is already looking pretty mild. 45 to 50 degree weather. And Aberdeen is very similar. It looks like there is that chance we get that system on Thursday, but the majority of the modeling is a little bit more to the south and east of Aberdeen. So we'll keep it in the forecast, but I don't think it's going to be a real active pattern there for you. Here in central South Dakota, that's a 20% chance of rain or snow on Thursday. But again, the east and the southeast is a little more favorable. Temperature-wise in Rapid City, after today's 48, I think we're pretty close to that level tomorrow and Wednesday, and even the rest of the week still holding well above normal. Check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.